So, Assalamualaikum everyone. We are students from College Polytechnic Mara majoring in Diploma in Human Resource Management AB107, Human Resource Information System PHR3083. Title of the group project is Training and Development Records. These are the name of the group members. For the first one is Amira Madia, and the second is Putri Nubalki Shakira, and the third is Nur Farah Shahida, and the last one is Nurul Imanda. We are from section 37 and we are preparing for Miss Anis Munirah binti Abdul Aziz, and the submission date is week 10. So 1.1 project introduction. Training and development play a vital role in enhancing employee performance, building organizational capability, and ensuring long-term business sustainability. However, traditional methods of managing training records, such as spreadsheets, manual files, or disconnected systems are often inefficient, error-prone, and lack real-time visibility. To address these challenges, many organizations are adopting Human Resource Information System (HRIS) as a centralized platform to record, monitor, and analyze training and development activities. These are the problem of training and development records. For the first one is data inaccuracy and inconsistency. Training records are sometimes entered manually, leading to errors, duplication, or missing information. Updates on complete courses or certification may not always be recorded promptly, causing gaps in employee learning histories. For the second one is limited integration with other HR functions. Some HRIS platforms do not fully integrate training data with performance management, recruitment, or succession planning. This makes it difficult for managers to connect training outcomes with career growth or organizational needs. And the third one is difficulty in tracking training effectiveness. While HRIS can log who attended training, it often lacks tools to measure the impact of training on employee performance. Without proper evaluation, organizations struggle to justify training costs or improve program quality. And the last one is user adoption and system complexity. Employees and managers may find HRIS interface complex, leading to underutilization, poor training on how to use the HRIS results, incomplete or audit records.
And for 1.2 justification of the new investment, investing in a human resource information system to manage training and development records is essential to improving organizational efficiency and workforce capability. Traditional record keeping methods often lead to inaccuracies, duplication, and difficulty in tracking employee learning progress. By implementing a centralized HRIS module, the organization can ensure accurate real-time updates of training histories, certification, and skill development activities. This reduces administrative workload, minimizes human errors, and strengthens compliance with industry regulations. For 1.2.1, risk avoidance. The first one is data security measures. Protect sensitive employee training record with encryption, access controls, and regular system audits to avoid data breaches. The second one is regular data backups. Schedule automated backups to prevent data loss in case of system failure or cyber attacks. The third one is user training. Provide proper training for HR staff and employee to ensure accurate data entry and avoid misuse of the system. For 1.2.2, organizational enhancement. The first one is improve efficiency. Automates record keeping, reducing paperwork and administrative workload for HR staff. The second one is better decision making. Provides managers with real-time data on employee skills, certifications, and training gaps for strategic workforce planning. The third one is enhanced compliance. Ensures the organization meets industry regulations by tracking mandatory training and certifications.
For 2.1, the cost-benefit analysis. Cost-benefit analysis, which is CBA, is a systematic process used to evaluate the financial and non-financial impacts of a project, decision, or investment by comparing its total expected cost with its total expected benefits and presented as a cost-benefit ratio. For direct cost, software fee, data migration, training HR staff, and maintenance. For indirect cost, employee adjustment time, change management efforts, and IT support. For direct benefits, time saving and record saving, reduced administrative costs, faster reporting and analytics. For indirect benefits, improve compliance, better employee development, increase productivity, and enhance employee satisfaction. For 2.2, direct and indirect revenue enhancements. For definition, direct revenue enhancements comes from immediate, measurable activities that directly generate income. For direct revenue enhancements, which is reduced turnover costs, for example, less money lost to rehiring or retraining means more funds are available to drive revenue. For indirect revenue, which is stronger employer branding, for example, skilled workforce attracts top talents, indirectly improving innovation and market competitiveness. For 2.2, these are direct and indirect for revenue enhancements based on training and development rewards. For first direct, which is better sales and service skills. Why? Because accurate training records ensure sales or customer service staff get proper training to get more deals closed. For second one, reduce training duplication. HRIS prevents repeating courses and get training budget used on revenue generating programs. For indirect, the first one is risk and compliance protection. Accurate training records ensure compliance with industry standards to avoid penalties that could harm revenue streams. For the second one, enhance employer branding. This one could give strong training and development system signals investment in employees to attract top and could improve innovation and competitiveness. For 2.3, this one for direct and indirect cost reduction. For definition, cost reduction is the process of lowering the expenses of running on a business while maintaining the same level quality, efficiency, and performance. For direct cost reduction, which is material savings, for example, negotiate cheaper raw materials and bulk purchasing. For indirect cost reduction, lower employee turnover, which is good working conditions, reduce hiring or retraining costs. These are direct and indirect cost reduction based on training and development records. For first direct, which is reduced admin level, these human resource staff spend less time updating spreadsheets or preparing reports to lower labor costs. For the second one, avoiding duplicate training. HRS shows who already completed a course and prevents paying for the same training twice. For first indirect, which is better training investment, HRIS identifies skill gaps to money is spent only on needed program, which is no wasted budget. And for the last one, lower employee turnover costs. This training history supports career development to higher retention and less money spent on recruiting and retraining.
2.4 The direct and indirect cost implementation.
Creation of a human resources information system (HRIS) for training and development records involve both direct and indirect costs. Direct cost implementation software HRIS purchase. Companies need to bear cost of purchasing the HRIS software to ensure that all employee training and development records can be stored digitally and marked systematically. Server upgrade. Upgrade hardware server to support HRIS so that it can function smoothly without technical disruption. HR staff training. Other costs involved include training HR staff to be proficient in using the HRIS system, ensuring it's more effective use in managing employee training records. Indirect cost implementation. Operational disruption during transition from a manual to digital system has the potential to cause some disruption in the smooth running of daily operation. Annual maintenance and upgrades not seen as major cost initially. Periodic maintenance and system upgrades require ongoing financial allocation. Resistance from employees. Some employees must reject or refuse as the new system, and this can result additional costs for training and ongoing support. HRIS CBA matrix. Here we can see the cost-benefit analysis matrix which compare the direct and indirect benefit costs. For direct benefit, the company save Rm 30,000 from reduced turnover costs and 2,000 from material saving through bulk purchasing. For indirect benefit, the HRIS improve employer branding worth Rm 50,000 by attracting better talent and save Rm 12,000 from lower employee turnover. Meanwhile, for the direct costs amount to 50,000. For purchasing the HRIS software, lesson, setup and training, indirect costs are 10,000 from operational disruption during the transition period. In short, this shows that although there are costs, the overall benefits both direct and indirect outweigh them. 2.6, the cost-benefit ratio. The CBR is 1.28, which is greater than 1. This means that the benefit already outweighs the cost. Even in the first year of implementation, the high benefit mainly comes from direct saving like 30,000 in reduced turnover costs and 20,000 in material savings. At the same time, there are also strong indirect benefits, such as improved employer branding and lower employee turnover. Since the implementation cost is one-time investment, the benefit will continue to grow in future years. This makes HRIS not only cost-effective, but also a sustainable initiative for the organization.
For 3.0, the system database. Introduction is function database system in HRS to provide a foundation for understanding how HR data is structured and used to support decision making. System software for creating and managing databases. DBMS provides users and programmers with a systematic way to create, retrieve, update, and manage data.
3.2 Database structure. The database structure is the way a database is organized so that data can be stored, managed, and retrieved efficiently. Instead of keeping information in random files, the structure makes sure everything is arranged in a systematic format. The main parts of a database structure is tables, fields or attributes, records, keys, and relationships. As you guys can see, the right of the slide is example of hierarchy. For 3.3, example of system user interface. A system user interface, UI, in HRIS is the part of the human resource information system that allows HR staff, managers, and employees to interact with the system. It provides screens, menus, buttons, forms, or dashboards through which user can enter data. For additional information, without UI, system would be too technical, only machine code. With UI, anyone can use the system even without technical knowledge. At the right slide, you can see example of system user interface for dashboard. 3.4, data mining, analyzing and extracting valuable information. The first one is recruitment and hiring. The system identifies patterns showing that candidates with certain certifications and work experience have higher retention rates. Value extracted is helps HR hire employees who are more likely to stay long term. The second one is employee performance prediction. Data mining finds that employees who complete at least 2 trainings per year are more likely to be top performers. Value extracted, HR can encourage training program to improve performance. The third one is promotion and career path forecasting. It predicts which employees are most likely to be successful in leadership roles. Value extracted helps HR in succession planning and career development. These are examples of data mining, analyzing, and extracting valuable information.
So 4.0 is issue related to the system. So for this one is high implementation cost. Many HRIS platforms with advanced training modules are expensive, which can be a burden for small or medium organizations. And the second is technical issue and downtime. System errors, slow performance, or downtime can disrupt training records, updates, and reporting. And this is the recommendation or suggestion to solve issues related to the system. And the first one is prioritize essential features. Avoid paying for unnecessary premium modules. Focus only on training and compliance features needed immediately. And second is IT support team. Establish an internal or outsource IT support team to quickly resolve technical problems.
For 6.0 conclusion, Using a training and development database system is worth the cost. Even though it needs money to set up, it helps save time, reduce mistakes, and keep records more organized. It also makes it easier to see what training employees need and how they are improving. In the long run, it helps workers do better, stay motivated, and support the company's success.
So this is the references, and we all have five purposes.